Hey guys, my name's Rasmus and I'm the founder of Revelir AI. So in this video, what I'm going to do is to look at reviews and what people are saying about this software called Kore.ai. And we'll basically be looking at our G2 reviews. So this is all the G2 reviews over here. And then I'm going to use my software Revelir to see if I could dig deeper into the reviews and find some additional insights that the core team might find useful. So let's get started. Okay, so maybe for a start, let's talk about what is Core AI. Core AI is basically a platform where enterprises can build AI chatbots, AI conversational bots with its platform. So, for example, companies that might want to build a support chatbot that interacts with customers can use Core AI, Core AI's AI builder to build that chatbot. Or if they have an internal bot that they want to build, they can also use Core AI. So that's what Core AI does to give context to some of these reviews that we're going to dig into in a bit. So what I really like about G2 today is that they have used AI to do this quick summary of all the G2 reviews. I think most of us wouldn't have time to look through all 461 reviews here. So this is really helpful to give us a bird's eye view of what users generally say. So some of the quick good things that people like is that its interface is easy to use, it's user-friendly, and so a bit of repetition here, but it's generally about how it's user-friendly. And some of the things that Core AI can immediately get value looking at this is they know that users think that, hey, there's a steep learning curve, the platform is rather slow, and there's some bugs. So this is great. I think one of the things that perhaps G2 can do better in terms of making the user experience better is when you click on this 45 mentions, it still takes a bit of time to have to look through all the things that people dislike. And there's just a wall of text over here. And you see that there's also pagination. So if we really want to dig into some of the things that it can improve on, there's a lot of work, a lot of cognitive load over here. Okay, so instead of having to go through every single review and to manually pull out insights from what people say they dislike about Core AI and to have to go through every single page, what I'm going to do is to pull these reviews into Revelier's dashboard and I'll get AI to read through each of the reason why people dislike Core AI and to give a tag on what that main reason is. So for example, here, the reviewer mentioned, Chatton mentioned something about its steep learning curve, and so AI is able to pull that out and just give it a tag over here. So for example, here it says that Korea has to work on its agentic platform more, and it gives a tag here that says agentic platform needs improvement. So I've already put in all 461 reviews. Let's see, there are 461 reviews over here, and let's look at what patterns that we can spot. So let's look at Data Explorer. So this is built like a pivot table. Let's look at Core AI. We've put in other reviews, so let's just only look at Core AI, 461 reviews. So let's put volume over here and what I dislike. Let's run the analysis. So here we see all this graph. We see that the main thing that people dislike is that there's a lot of lagging issues and a steep learning curve. We can also look at the data like that, and there are a lot of bugs and missing features. So these are the top four things that people dislike. Let's see if it lines up with what their AI has said. Yeah, so steep learning curve, usage limitations, slow performance, software bugs. It seems to line up quite a bit. But we can also see that we've broken it down further into things like difficult to implement. Some people dislike that there are limitations in the features and some of the features needs improvement. Some people mention documentation needs improvement and the lack of training resources. So let's dig deeper into what some people are saying. Let's look at lagging issues and see if this is indeed correct. So 38 reviews over here, occasional application hanging, interface slowness, application performance slowness. So indeed, one of the biggest issues seem to be that it's buggy and it's slow and it's lagging. And perhaps this is something that Core AI should really look at because it keeps coming up. All right, let's look at what other things it can improve on. Okay, so Revelier's user experience is not perfect either. So right now we have to keep doing this. Okay, let's analyze data by volume and canonical tag, what I dislike. Okay, let's see some other things. Okay, so bug-related issues was another thing that was mentioned, missing features as well. Let's dig deeper and see what missing features people talk about. So because missing features wasn't really mentioned over here, but let's see over here, limited free trial opportunities. So that's something that's missing. Lack of a dislike feedback mechanism. So I guess it's just for users to signal that a response was not helpful. And when you use ChatGPT, there's this thumbs up and thumbs down button to just give feedback on whether the output was actually good. Missing drag and drop functionality, missing chatbot features. So a lot of people have complained about some missing features, and perhaps these are some features that we couldn't really see from the G2 reviews, but these are some features that Core AI can consider prioritizing. Perhaps what we could do as well is look at reviews from just 2025, because these reviews are from all of time, right? So let's look at product Core AI. So there are 461 reviews, but let's just look at reviews from 2025 to today. So maybe after 1st January. So there are 82 reviews from 2025 to today. Let's analyze the data. Okay, so here we see that the lagging issue is still one of the largest contributing factor of why people dislike the platform. Steep learning curve as well, bug-related issues as well. But now in fourth place, we actually have slow response from the team. So it seems like in 2025, there are people who are complaining about slow responses from their support team. Now let's look at some of the details of this slow issue resolution process. We see that there's a lag in resolving the issues. Okay, see that unresolved bugs and support issues. Occasionally, there are bugs or certain features that do not function, and the support team is not always able to provide a solution. So it's not just slow, but they might not be able to provide the solution as well. So the support teams still not able to reliably provide the solution. Workflow updates are slow. Occasional response delays and slower support during implementation. So what we see here is that this is something that Kore.ai have experienced and gotten G2 reviews on G2 that their response is a bit slower. I mean, even though you see they gave 5 stars, 4 stars, 4.5 stars, there's clearly some nugget of wisdom, some insight here about Kore.ai's support, and perhaps Kore.ai can consider getting more support staff so that they can respond faster, or training their support staff in a way that they can provide the resolution needed for their users. So in summary, okay, let's look at this again. So to summarize, we see that Core.ai is generally well liked by its users, but if Core.ai wants to provide that 10 out of 10 experience for the users, perhaps some of the things that they can prioritize is to resolve their lagging issues, make the learning curve a little bit less steep by probably providing better resources or better onboarding or redesigning the UX so that users can find it easier to use their software, and resolve some of the bugs, and also consider really beefing up their support team and training their support team. So these are some quick insights that I managed to get from digging deeper into the G2 reviews. We could also always look at information from support tickets. Support tickets come in all the time. Every day people get support tickets, and one of the things that Revelir does is to do the same thing where we tag support tickets. We get AI to read support tickets, tag it, and then you can look at trends and what people are generally talking about. And so this can help the product team and leadership just decide what should we prioritize for this quarter, for this year, in order to give a better experience to users. So let me know in the comments what's the next product that you want me to review and to dig deeper, and I'll be happy to do that. See you guys in the next video.